I'm actually very aggravated. I went to go listen to some Filth maybe 3 weeks ago, and this next album that I'm about to review is not in there, which is a tragedy because I would really love for all of these bands who are putting the effort forth to get the respect that they deserve. And if nobody can see them, it's so much harder for them. That said, Filth, you're not going to escape me. I'm going to kick, slam, torture, and beat this one down to the ground to find out if it has what it takes to get into our collection. And a warning, keep the kids away from this one. Terry, back again with your daily metal album review, hoping you also enjoyed yesterday's selection for your collection. I cover everything in Apple Music's metal section exclusively. My reviews test drive, analyze, and break down the newest extreme releases from my weekly charts so you don't have to. And I'll pair today's review album up with another extreme pick for you to add to your collection afterwards because I know you'll love getting more new metal music, right? Today's selected album is Southern Hostility by Filth, and it's the band's latest album up for a fresh Redline review. If you're ready, let's go ahead and break this one down. In Apple Music, I open the band's page and I see that there are 13 strong-sounding tracks totaling 39 minutes. The album cover artwork, as you see here, is custom font work. Kudos to the artist for the creative work. Very classy here. They classified themselves in Apple Music as metal. Between that, the album cover artwork, song titles, and a quick sound check, I visualize something filthy. What about your predictions? If you're a fan of Filth like I am, then let me know in the comments. My genre description before I start the review, it's going to be slam metalcore or new metal. We'll see if that changes, though, in the end during the actual reveal. Track 1, tears open, on fire. Brutal, vicious, and with incredible depth and locomotive heaviness. It's a white knuckle and teeth-clenched ride starting right now. Track 2 opens dramatically, then slam. Big rhythms, harmonies ride across a wasteland of big riffs and bass, percussions, and venomous vocals. This is incredible stuff. Track 3, it's a scorcher with massive sledgehammer hit, depth and thunderous power, big fry vocals, monster rhythms on the attack. Big bass and percussions are gone wild. It is just wow. Track 4, it's the darkest, thickest feeling metal track I've heard in a while. Sadly, it's a short track. It's only like an intermission track, and it's only 1 minute and 37 seconds long. I really wanted more Filth in this track. While track 5 is possibly the most crushing ballad I've ever heard. It's big, thick fry vocals, big deep guitar, bass and percussion work here make for an immense number. It's a gorgeous track too. Rest of the album was awesome with sharp hooks, level 10 crocodile vocals, bruising bass guitar, and some of the thickest guitar work with phenomenal heavy-hitting percussions. They are all hallmarks of this colorful, slamming record. In summary, this is a massive work of bulldozer metal straight from the furnace. Job well done here, Filth. Once again, recording and sound quality here is professional. Production and musicality was raw and refined, in my opinion. The overall levels of rhythm and tempo was massive, between a 7 and even a 9 or even a 9 plus intensity range, while the harmonies and melodies were on the lower end of things. In the 2 or 3 range of presence in this album as well, just the way I like it. I'm a rhythm guy, so I find the lyrical theme here is anger done filthy style. Becoming a mainstream or radio act here is, no. The range, flow, and layout of the album is consistent. Tracks, they're arranged meticulously. I describe the vocals as fire, beastly, and rangy, while the guitar work here is huge. Bass section is huge. Finally, the drums and percussion performance was, pretty huge. There were some samples and sound bites to round things out just nicely. Overall, the energy and intensity here is immense. They feel like Immure, Alpha Wolf, Throne, if that helps you, if you've never heard of Filth before and are tuning in right now. And The temperature rating, I'm going to describe it here as biting cold with a level 9 plus chill intensity with a dark tonality feel. I'm going to also set it a level 9 intensity shade, while the overall color or colors I personally rather describe as red for rage, white as ice. The album cover artwork here is more than a match for the music for sure. General feeling I had during this session was shivering white knuckles for sure. This is going to be great music all the way around for the gym, the road, the walk, every day that you're going to do. My predictions from earlier were fairly solid. I said slam metalcore. Now my genre description is metalcore, hardcore. The official bio says hardcore, formerly punk from a way back, which means I sort of got it. My favorite tracks, they were all good. There was no better one than the other. So did I add it to my library? Of course I did. And lastly, stream them and experience them for yourself and let me know if they move you. And that's it for another episode of Redline Reviews. Let's get you another album of equal intensity here. The Devoid EP by Extortionist is a pretty good match here. So a recap, yesterday during episode 110, I reviewed Half Living Things by Alpha Wolf, and I added The Ignorance by Filth from my secret stash at the end. And hey, that's 4 albums in about 7 minutes. See that last episode for the full scoop and stream them for yourself and see if they are for you. Want to thank everybody for stopping by. And lastly, remember, you have the power to support all metal artists. Stream them, engage them on social, buy the merch, see them live. Join me again soon for another episode of Redline. And finally, hit subscribe, get notified, get your new albums here first. Cheers until tomorrow. See you soon.